God says, I am protecting you right now, even if you don't see it, even if you don't feel it, even if everything around you feels uncertain. God says protection does not always look the way you expect. Sometimes it looks like a delay. Sometimes it looks like a closed door. Sometimes it looks like something not working out. God says, but what you see as a setback may actually be protection. God says there are things you have been kept away from, situations that could have hurt you, paths that could have led in the wrong direction. God says, I saw what you could not see. I knew what you did not know. God says that is why certain things did not happen. God says you may have felt disappointed, confused, wondering why things didn't go your way. God says, but now understand this. Not everything that leaves your life is a loss. Sometimes it is protection. God says, I am watching over you, guiding you, keeping you aligned with what is right for you. God says there are moments you felt something wasn't right, a feeling you couldn't explain, a sense that something was off. God says that was guidance. That was protection. God says trust that feeling, because it is there to keep you safe. God says you are not alone, even in the moments you feel uncertain, even in the moments you feel unprotected. God says, I am there, quietly, constantly. God says protection is not always visible. It happens in ways you don't notice, things you never experienced because they were removed, situations that never reached you because they were blocked. God says there are outcomes you will never see because they were prevented. God says that is protection. God says you may not realize how much you've been protected, how many times things could have gone wrong, but didn't. God says that is not coincidence. That is care. That is guidance. God says, I am protecting your path, your energy, your future. God says you are in a phase where protection matters, where awareness matters, where staying aligned matters. God says be mindful, be aware, but do not be afraid. God says you are not being watched to harm you. You are being watched to guide you. God says continue moving forward. Continue trusting. Continue staying focused. God says what is meant for you will come safely, in the right way, at the right time. God says you do not need to fear what you cannot control, because it is already handled. God says, I am protecting you right now. Type Amen if you feel protected.